10 watts, and he wasn't as strong as you. You're about a 5, 5, 6 to 7 with very strong audio. He was about a 5, 5, 3. His audio was a bit crappy, but I managed to copy him okay. He was using 10 watts into a vertical. He heard the bands were open. He heard the bands were open, so he went from Drain 3 down to Malden, which is about 25 miles, and he thought he'd put up a vertical with some a couple of ground planes, couple of ground planes stuck out somewhere, and he got through. He got through. Really, really good yesterday there, to be honest, Dave. G4AKC mobile and the group VK2UT.
Okay, very good, Brian. VK2UT and the group G4AKC mobile. Pedestrian mobile returning. Okay, very good. Yeah, he actually sent me an email. I think I sparked a bit of interest with him. He's using a TS120, if I remember, and he went out on the salt marshes, and we've been chatting previously about working pedestrian mobile, and he thought he'd give it a try. So yes, he sent me an email to say you'd talked to VK. He didn't say who, but I guess it was you, and very pleased that we've talked to you today as well. So great stuff. And that Icon 746 and the 3LE beam is doing a wonderful job. The band conditions were marvellous last weekend. I was on Friday, Saturday and partway through this week, and the signals are just like local stations. Not quite as good today, I don't think, but nevertheless making the trip, of course. Running here at the moment about 100 watts or so, and a Linko DX70 on this vertical trolley, and it's a full-sized quarter-wave vertical with a top hat, Brian, that I'm using this morning. The call sign of the other station is 2 Echo 0 Oscar Charlie Charlie 2E0OCC, and Brian's just taking a little bit of a video, I think, at the moment of the QSO. So let me put it back over to you, Brian. Say pleasant morning. Forecast today is quite good. We're off to the zoo this afternoon, my wife and I. But yesterday was absolutely terrible. Poured with rain here in Blackpool all day. VK2UT, G4AKC pedestrian mobile.
G4AKC mobile, VK2UT with 2E0 Oscar Golf Charlie Charlie and Mike 0 Oscar Yankee Golf. Good day, Brian. I don't know the name of the 2E0 station, but she's taking a video. I'm on QRZ on the email. Just send one down this way. I appreciate it. Yeah, I was talking to him there, and he was doing very, very well. I can't think of his call sign now, but I can't think of his call sign at the moment, but I think it's G4ICP portable. G4ICP portable. And it's more than not far from where I used to live in England. Because I used to live in Tilbury, which is about 45 miles, which is as far as the RF flies there, Dave. That's just down the road, isn't it? Just down the road, mate. So, he was a good signal. He wasn't a fantastic signal, but he was a copyable signal, and that's the main thing, mate. And I was on last week. The band wasn't. I thought the band was getting better actually. Yesterday was fantastic. What happens is the band starts to die about this time. I found, and then 10-15 minutes later, it's going gangbusters again. There, Dave.
Yeah, Roger, Brian. You're peaking over S9 now, so I think maybe the band is improving. Local time was 5 minutes to 8 o'clock. It stayed open quite late, actually, of late. We're working the other day, nearly up to 11 o'clock at local time on the long path, and then it switched across to short. And because we're on the northwest coast here, of course, the long path's better for me as the direction of the open sea. Yeah, ICP, that's the guy, G4ICP portable. And we'd exchanged emails that not long previous to your QSO, and then just afterwards. And he said he was going to give it a try. He'd heard of all these contacts. I'd taken a couple of voice recordings, and G7DIE pedestrian mobile had taken some video, and it sort of got him in the idea that he'd like to do it himself. So I'm pleased he did that and had a contact with you, Brian. That's great stuff. I'll send him a mail when I get back. And Brian's taking this video, so possibly he'll pass that on to me. She's nodding, so when he passes it on to me, I can pass it on to you, or he can do that himself. Either way, no problem. So we'll be sure to do that. Yes, the band does seem to be getting better, so fingers crossed. It'll continue, and I'll be on here probably another half an hour or so, maybe an hour, if it continues. But there is a contest on here, which is causing a bit of QR Mexico. A lot of European signals on this morning, Brian. Great to talk to you, Brian. The call sign of the other station, by the way, was 2 Echo 0 Oscar Charlie Charlie and Mike 0 Oscar Yankee Golf. I hope you got that okay.
He was missing Nathan's personal.
Yes, you wanted 2E0OCC's name. That's Nathan. Nathan is his name, so I hope you got that all okay now. Cheers to you, Brian. All the very best from the northwestern coast of England to Sydney. VK2UT. G4AKC, pedestrian mobile. Cheers, Brian, and thank you.
Yeah, okay then, Dave. You're coming up to a 5x7 now. Just a little bit of QSB. Just a little bit of QSB. And okay, Nathan and Brian there. Brian's a good name. It's a very good name, actually. But you're coming very strong audio, I must admit, very strong. Yeah, I worked in, and I was absolutely wrapped. I've got to be honest, I was absolutely wrapped that I worked in 10 watts into a vertical with a couple of ground planes. I was absolutely wrapped to working. Because a couple of days earlier, I worked at the proper Delta station running 25 watts. And he comes through quite well. And he said it was his first VK, so I was happy to do that. Absolutely brilliant there, Dave, to be honest. And it's good that it is. If you can send it, appreciate it. If you can send the video, appreciate it. But if you can't, that's no problem. It's not the end of the world there, Dave. Brian or Nathan. Good name, Nathan. That's my grandson's name. So we've got to keep it in the family. Brian and Nathan there, to be honest, there, Dave. But no Davids, I'm afraid. 73, Dave. Thanks for calling in, and do appreciate it. I go for Alpha Kilos Charlie, pedestrian mobile. I said that for you, mate. VK2UT, 73, Dave.
Okay, yeah, excellent, Brian. Yeah, still booming in here, 59 plus, so great stuff. I'll just drop the power down before I go down to 10 watts, just to see what it's like. So stand by one. Okay, yeah, we're running approximately 10, maybe 15 watts PEP now. Do you still copy, Brian, over?
Yeah, I do actually. Better than Richard the other day, actually. You've gone down from a 5.7 to a 5.3 to 5.5 with QSB. But if I kept my eyes closed and didn't look at the meter, I wouldn't have noticed the difference there, David.
Yeah, Roger. It's a good location here, over the water always gives you quite an enhancement. And we're tuning the frame of this little trolley, so I'm getting the benefit of a lot of ground current as well, even though there's no radials on the system. It still puts out a lot of ground current, because of course the surrounding area is so conductive. So I appreciate that, and very best to 73s, Brian, from the other Brian, and from Nathan as well, of course. VK2UT and the group, G4AKC, pedestrian mobile. Cheers, mate, and thank you.
Yeah, no worries, Dave. 73's to you, mate. 73's Nathan, 73's Brian. And hopefully catch you under your own call sign one day. That'd be fantastic. And 73's to you there as well, Dave. G4AKC pedestrian mobile. VK2UT. Good morning.
Yeah, very good morning. Good afternoon to you. See you later. Bye-bye.
You have come up, David. This is VK3MO.
Roger, in your 59 plus now, much better.
Yeah, the band certainly was. I think you're 20 over 9 at the moment.
Ah, great stuff. Not my frequency this, Ian. It belongs to Brian, but appreciate you calling in, over.
No worries. Catch you later, Dave, and enjoy your walking.
Yes, thank you very much, Ian, and great to talk with you again. See you later, mate.
Yeah, thanks, Brian, for letting us pop in there. Yeah, no problems there. No problems at all, mate. As long as you make contact, that's all that matters.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah, see you, Dave.